Welcome. This is the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. This review serves two purposes. One, to get you excited about a really fun week of content coming up on Monday called Lovely Legends of the Fall, honoring 5 celebrity crushes worth falling for. And two, to send my condolences to those who voted for Vice President Kamala Harris to receive what could have been the biggest promotion of her career, President of the United States of America. And obviously we all know how that turned out, a heartbreakingly epic fail. But getting her as Vice President was a major step forward. Don't forget that. And also never forget that there are plenty of other women who share her fight and her drive. You don't have to look far to find them. In fact, you need only look at the box office. And that's exactly what we'll do with Turner Classic Movies' Dynamic Dames, 50 leading ladies who made history. This is one of the series of TCM books honoring the legends and the lore of classic cinema. It's by Sloan DeForest, was a foreword by the original Catwoman, Julie Newmar. This running press publication was picked up from Red, White, Blue Thrift Store for $5.99. There are 8 categories of dynamic dames in here, and the categories are as follows. Pre-code bad girls. Those are actresses who tested the motion picture production code's ban on overt sexuality. Real role models, from literal queens to the predecessor to social justice warriors, so they say. Big bad mamas. Mamas who will fight tooth and nail for their children, for their country, and for revenge. Fatal femmes. In short, women who kill. Then, ladies who laugh. Simply put, real fine comedians. Women of mystery. Strong survivors. Women who let nothing stop them. And finally, superheroes, or in this case, superheroines. We'll be highlighting one dynamic dame per each chapter, so 8 in all. And I feel compelled to start off with Josephine Baker, playing Zuzu in the eponymous film from 1934. She was a star of the stage in the film, and it somewhat mirrored her career. I feel obligated to highlight an actress of color here because, well, it's the right thing to do, and she's definitely one of the pioneers. Next up, Julia Roberts as Erin Brockovich in her eponymous film from 2000, which landed her the Academy Award for Best Actress, making her not only America's sweetheart, but the Academy sweetheart of the new millennium. Every Dynamic Dames article in here features a profile on the character as well as the actress. The character that defined the actress and the actress that defined part of her generation. This is Linda Hamilton playing Sarah Connor in the first 2 Terminator films, the original and my all-time favorite, Judgment Day. I'll tell you what, she was hotter in Judgment Day than she was in the original Terminator, but she definitely fits the definition of a big, bad, badass, hot mama. Although hotness needs to be put on the back burner, I get it. It's all about talent, charisma, and of course, action, which she provides in spades, but I'm just a simple fella. What are you gonna do? This is Pam Grier, aka Miss Coffin, from the 1973 film Coffee. Yeah, you could pigeonhole it and her as blaxploitation, however you pronounce that. But she is definitely a major baddie. So stop at nothing to exact lethal punishment on the drug dealers who got her kid sister hooked on smack. As we approach the halfway mark, I want to remind you, as a technical matter, that all 50 dynamic dames in here have 4-page articles. Publicity still on 1 page, and the other 3 devoted to the article itself. This is Julie Andrews as Mary Poppins. Need I say more? Her Academy Award-winning role defines part of the holidays for many of us. I'm sure it will again when ABC reruns Mary Poppins on the Wonderful World of Disney, or if you have the DVD or have Disney Plus, because this film can't go unnoticed. This is Grace Kelly as Lisa Fremont in Rear Window. She sets the screen on fire with her beauty, wit, and smoldering sex appeal. All the things that her boyfriend, photographer Jeff Jeffries, played by James Stewart, thinks he doesn't deserve. Oh, but Alfred Hitchcock. If anything, he was definitely the messenger for all those everymen out there who just wanted a little taste of the high life in their women. And Jeff Jeffries got it. If you want to see my Rear Window video, I'll link it downstairs. It's a really great Hitchcock thriller. Next, Vivian Leigh, or Vivian Lee. I'm not that, polished when it comes to timeless classics, but you know what? A fair effort is a fair effort, and so we highlight her defining role as Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind. Early on, it was a TSR Power Player. I've done a lot of Gone with the Wind reviews. Probably more than I should have. But hey, this article is definitely one worth checking out because, as you know, Scarlett O'Hara carries strength, grace, and more than enough beauty for the entire cast. Then again, Clark Gable was Clark Gable, and the two of them together, along with Olivia de Havilland and, oh yeah, Hattie McDaniel, makes Gone with the Wind definitely a classic. Our last dynamic dame in here is Diana Prince, aka Gal Gadot, this generation's Wonder Woman, the creation of William Moulton Marston, psychologist, feminist, and inventor of the lie detector test, so all you Maury and Steve Wilkos fans out there now know exactly who to blame for that. He wanted to create a superhero that could be smart, powerful, and sexy, and there have been many incarnations of Wonder Woman on the screen and off. Gal Gadot definitely takes the cake. Did you know that in 2016, Wonder Woman was made the United Nations Honorary Ambassador for the Empowerment of Women and Girls, but then was withdrawn because they thought she was too sexualized? Pretty sad. They say if she's smart and strong, she can't also be sexy. Gal Gadot protested, saying, "Why can't she be all the above?" Trust me, she is. Oh yeah, and let's not forget Linda Carter, the original Wonder Woman. Why would we ever forget? If none of the women in here suits your fancy, at the end of this book, you'll find more dynamic dames all listed in brief. Actresses and characters who didn't merit a full article, but deserve special mention no less. As far as the pictures go, we have a mixture of black and white, and full color, film and publicity stills, along with behind-the-scenes photographs. And I gotta say, Sloan writes with the eye of a journalist and the heart of a fan. A generation-spanning stan. And Sloan herself? Well, she's a dynamic-looking dame in her own right. Dynamic Dames gloriously showcases the most empowering and unforgettable female characters ever to grace the screen, as well as the artists who brought them to vibrant life. These are the stars profiled in their most revolutionary roles. We also have Meryl Streep, Dorothy Dandridge, to whom Halle Berry owes her career to, Elizabeth Taylor, Katharine Hepburn, Barbara Streisand, Emma Watson, Jane Fonda, and Jennifer Lawrence. I've done a few Hunger Games reviews in my day, and I'd rather French kiss a polecat than do another one. This retails in the US for $23 and $30 in Canada. And all in all, it is as sexy as it is stimulating. Yes, you can have it both ways. That's why it gets all 5 claps. Again, the aim of this review was to serve 2 purposes. 1, to remind you that even though Vice President Harris didn't win the election, to paraphrase Law & Order Special Victims Unit, she changed the climate. So maybe in another 4 years or longer down the line, somebody else of her caliber can, and hopefully will, for all our sakes. And 2, if none of the dynamic dames in here were trustworthy enough for you, then be sure to join us Monday starting at noon for the lovely Legends of the Fall. A brief rundown for you. Through the books Giada De Laurentiis, Nikki Bella, Nee Garcia of WWE Hall of Famer, Soleil Moon 5, Punky Brewster, Watsy Kane, Courtney Cox, she's my number one friend, scream at Cougar Town. Oh yeah, and Taylor Swift. Just because. So that's TCM's Dynamic Dames. I hope you find a little bit of love in your life today. It sure goes a long way, even if it's mostly one-sided. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you on Monday for Lovely Legends of the Fall. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.